Hello everybody, I am Tom and you are watching me play Destiny 2. So today we are going to go over all of the new Riven's Wish things that are going on in Destiny at the moment. So it's going to be a weekly quest. You can get the quest by going to Marasov. I will just have my background footage here, me talking to her and showing everything that's going on. Guardian. Riven's final moments afforded little time for last words, but we made prior arrangements. She's adamant that you will be rewarded for your part in fulfilling her final request. To that end, she's left me with instructions, a series of challenges, each to be rewarded with a token that will grant you a prize of your choosing. I spent long hours examining the term, trying to uncover any hidden treacheries woven into this parting gift. But I found nothing. Perhaps Riven simply sought to bind you to her children through gratitude. She is no longer here to entice you into mercy. I cannot say for certain. Nevertheless, her bounty is here for you to claim should you desire it. Which gives us Riven's Wishes Part 1. So, moving on, what do we have to do to actually get these tokens? If we look at the quest, complete the Rift Generator public event located in the Strand within the Dreaming City. Also complete various activities in the Dreaming City. Challenging activities grant additional progress. So, public event I will show in a moment, but Dreaming City activities is pretty much anything. Patrols do not work. The Blind Well does work. Although the quickest way is going to be repeating lost sectors. Alright everybody, so this here is the lost sector we're looking for. There are 3 times you have to do this lost sector, however, you can also just do the lost sector on Heroic. To do this lost sector on Heroic, there will be void breaches that spawn around the area. You just have to make sure you destroy all of them when they spawn. There are a lot of people who don't know how to do this in a heroic version, so just make sure if you see a big void bubble, you kill it. Also, when you kill these guys here, they will drop orbs, which allows you to charge the core integrity in the middle. You see they are on the top left, we have core integrity. That is the thing in the middle, which we are protecting. It's a wave-based defense, essentially. So when things shoot it, the integrity will go down. If the integrity goes to 0, then you can't make it heroic. However, honestly, it very rarely goes all the way to 0. You're also going to be facing one side at a time. You can tell which side is going to be active because these pillars will light up on that side. You can see guys spawning over here this time. The lights shining up here. You'll then reach a spot where these witches spawn. If you kill all of the sides correctly, the witches will spawn. You want to kill all the witches. Nope, there's one still alive. Brilliant. You will then get taken into the Ascendant Plane, then slaughter you to your heart's content. Heroic event complete. And if you get the heroic version of the event done, you'll complete all 3 of the public event completions. So a heroic will count for 3, so you only have to do it once. Alright. Now we need to move on to doing Dreaming City activities. You can do pretty much whatever you want here. However, my suggestion is going to be lost sectors, specifically the lost sector I'm going to show you right now. Alright everybody, so for the completions of the activities in the Dreaming City, my suggestion is going to be, can I track? I'm going to track this. It doesn't add it here, whatever. So you want to do Dreaming City activities. My suggestion is come to this lost sector here. We are just at Aphelios Rest in the Strand. It's right near where you're doing the public event anyway. But the reason we want to come to this one is because this one is by far the fastest lost sector to do, and you can just spam it over and over again. And it gives you less percentage than the others, but it doesn't really matter because you're going through it so quickly that it shouldn't make any difference. Strand makes this hella easy because we can just come up here and go through backwards to kill the boss. Boss dead, loot chest, and we're done. We can then come back out, rinse and repeat. Sparrow is still sitting here, so I can jump on my Sparrow to speed run this up. Come back to the entrance until you hit the nameplate, which should be just after this loading screen. There we go, we hit the strand. You get back on your Sparrow, come back in, rinse and repeat. And every time you do this, you're going to get a small percentage. Let's see, we're sitting on 13 currently. I can tell you exactly how much we're going to get. So 7%. 7% per run, so you can just rinse and repeat this as many times as you like. I now have fusion rifle ammo, so it'll make things significantly quicker. But you can just rinse and repeat until you are done. Alright everybody, so we're on my last run now. It obviously gives you a bit more than 7%. It's some kind of fraction, because I ended up on a couple of prime numbers, so it's obviously not exactly 7% per run, but it is very, very quick. With that, we should be done. Indeed. Next step, return to Mara Solve. Alright, we're back. Now we're time to talk to Mara. Mara greets you with a pleased nod. A challenge issued, accepted, and overcome. You've earned your first token, and your first of Riven's gifts. May I grant you what you desire, and no more. She flashes a small, amused smile. Even our final wish to Riven may hold some unintended consequence. But there has never been much sense in seeking to tame the universe and all within it. The world is as it is, and we do what we must to survive. So we get this wish token, can be exchanged for rewards from Mara. Wish tokens are acquired by completing the Riven's Wishes quests. Once all Riven's Wishes quests have been completed, you will be unable to earn more wish tokens. Wish tokens must be redeemed before the end of the season of the Wish. Alright everybody, and with that, that is it for the quest. So, as far as everything goes, it's relatively straightforward. You need to do a few things in the Dreaming City, which will get you your token. You then come back with the token and go to Mara. My suggestions for things to buy is going to be thusly. If you want mementos, mementos are always a good choice, particularly for endgame players who already have all the stuff that is going to be from the other places. It is worth noting. I would say these currencies are probably not worth it. Potentially, if you're a new player, it might be worth getting some Ascendant Shards, because if you're a new player, it's hard to run some of those activities that give you these Ascendant Shards. But just know that this currency is not particularly rare these days. It is pretty easy to farm once you get closer to the end game, so I wouldn't worry about it too much. Moving on to the exotics. If you're missing any of the exotics, they are very, very easy to farm. It's probably not worth buying them. However, if you really want to roll on one, take it. These are random rolled. It says that they're 46 stat. They're not actually. They are random rolled when you claim them. I confirmed this before when I went and had a look. They are actually random rolled, so you can get good rolls off this. And then finally, we have the red border weapons from the raid. If you don't raid much, these are a good opportunity. As I said, there's going to be 6 weeks of this, so you're going to guarantee one full red border completion if you wish. My suggestions here are Apex Predator, Tyranny of Heaven, or Techian Force, and Techian Force is only a kind of, I'll be honest. Really, it's Apex Predator and Tyranny of Heaven. There are better fusion rifles that you can get. Techian Force is essentially just the arc variant of the controlled burst. There are a bunch of others that we can get that are easier to get and arguably just better. But Tyranny of Heaven is very cool at clear primary, and Apex Predator is probably the best rocket in the game. You can make some arguments for a couple of the dungeon ones as well, but for the most part, the best rocket in the game, so worth getting. If you don't already. But that's going to be it. If you liked the video, please leave a like. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. And as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.